car is half rust. It's got holes in the underneath. This right here, guys, is my Mazda Mx5. Now, I do think it's fair to say this is an awesome car. However, it just needs a lot of work. I've just found problem after problem that makes you forget how fun these cars are. Mr. Gear, 6K. Woohoo! You can have so much fun in these without breaking the speed limit. You can be at 7,000 RPM screaming the engine off. The pistons are squealing. Brother, you barely reach 10 miles per hour. But when you want to go a bit faster than UK roads, there's one place to take her. This one thing will get my car on track. And that one thing for the MX-5 is actually these two things right here. So when taking your own car on track, there's a few different requirements. And one of those requirements is actually to have a working towing eye on the car. This is so they can drag your piece of shit off the track as soon as possible so that everyone can get back to having fun. Yay! On my MX-5, the towing eye threads are pretty rusted. I mean, it looks like we're looking at a different kind of crusty hole. Jeez. And the last tow hook I fitted did not fit. However, whatever that problem is, we've got to get that fixed because next month, the MX-5 might have its first ever track day booked. So the last tow hook I tried, I think I honestly just ordered the wrong size. So hopefully this one is, because this cost me £50 for this tow hook. Daylight robbery, that was. So I started threading in this money pit of a tow hook into the car, and unfortunately, it didn't fit. No. I then switched it to the rear, and it actually went in with a bit of elbow grease, which makes me think that the threads on the front are just a bit mashed. Like mashed potato, mate. However, I did actually try the OEM Mazda Mx5 tow hook that I ordered online, and it fit, but it is the exact same thread pattern as the aftermarket one I bought. It doesn't make sense to me. However, I can't complain too much because we now have working tow hooks on both the front and rear, which means we can get this car on track. Officially, it's final. But the main thing, race car. I did actually use an Ugga Dugga to actually get this tow hook in. I didn't like the look of the stock one, so luckily now we have an aftermarket one, which looks nice. So a life lesson, when in doubt, use an Ugga Dugga. Alright then guys, so next up for the MX-5, now that we've got my nice little tow hooks, which makes my car a race car. Yeah, it's fair to say, right, a brown roof, it's pretty rare. You know, you get the red soft tops, you get the black soft tops. I've never really seen a brown soft top. I would like it, but I'm not 70. Now, as well as this, with the brown roof, it goes really, really well with this specific MX-5 because on the interior, it is a brown leather and brown plastic piece. So no other color will match it as nice as this. However, I'm not 70. I mean, to be fair, getting hard to get the flag up the pole. So, I might be. So then guys, we are actually gonna be dyeing the soft top today to get rid of this horrible brown. And we are gonna be using this shit, Renovo. And of course guys, when we finally get on our track day, if we flip the car, at least the soft top will look pretty and not brown. With these MX-5s, soft tops, you've got to be really, really gentle with them. They're very delicate materials. So you've got to be careful about the chemicals you use on it. So if you're thinking about using a drill attachment, think again, because it'll just rip it apart. Don't care. Oh my god, that's gone everywhere. Clean up on all four, please. I used to like this brown roof, but after a while, I don't know, just don't really hit the
feel like all my problems are just rushing out of me. Ooh, proper. I don't think it suits the car, but it looks nice. Another layer or two and that's gonna be banging. Behind me, guys, is actually my two cars, my BMW M240i and my Mazda Mx5. And there is one product, right, that enhances the cars and helps me diagnose when things go wrong, because they do, and that is Carista Evo. To get started, you quite simply plug this into your OBD port and connect it to your phone. The first thing you can do with compatible vehicles with Carista, such as my BMW, is customize it and unlock hidden features, which is awesome. Such as activating digital speedos on the dash, turning the annoying auto stop start to always off, and there is so much more options to play around with. Now the next thing you can do could save you so much money. We can actually diagnose check engine lights and fault codes directly from our phone. My Mazda Mx5 actually has an engine light at the moment. Using Carista, let's diagnose it. If we actually click diagnose, we can actually see as quick as that, we actually have a mass or volume airflow, a circuit high. We even have freeze frame data to show us exactly what went wrong when this check engine light came up. But thanks to Carista, I know exactly what that problem is. Now also with Carista, we can actually perform DIY service procedures such as battery registration, emissions tests, resetting service interval lights, and so much more. And the last thing you can do is monitor live data on your car. So we can actually see coolant temperature, intake air temperatures. So if your car isn't running right, or you want to make sure it is running right, you can do exactly that. So alright then guys, if you guys are at all interested in picking up a Carista Evo, click the link in the description and use my discount code Michael25 for money off your purchase. Absolutely incredible device. If you don't have one, what are you doing? Product we are actually putting on the MX5, like you saw, is actually Lano Guard. Whoa! You know what? As an MX5 owner, right, a Japanese car owner, this right here, oh my, I'm dribbling over this product. Absolutely dribbling. This stuff right here is actually an underbody protection or underseal. Now then, the first product I'm actually going to be using is Lano Guard motor grease. This goes on anywhere that rust is really highly prone to. You can put this on nuts and bolts, weld seams, and anywhere you really want it, to be honest. Let's actually head under the car. It's not looking too bad under here. I mean, except for maybe the holes in the seals down there. This right here is what happens if you don't underseal your car before it's too late. You'll get holes in your car. Overall though, it's not actually looking too bad under here. I put the grease in some warm water to make it ready for application, and then I painted it all over all the nuts and bolts. And I mainly did this so that in a year's time, when I'm trying to unloosen bolts, I don't come to find that all of them are rusted. So it might be a messier job with the grease on. However, I have that peace of mind that they're not just gonna crumble when I come to taking them off. But up next was actually the Moto spray. So we've now got the Lano Guard all in the spray. Now it does. Pretty much we just get under the car and we go ham. Spray this everywhere underneath the car. Such a simple process to install. Even me, the other stuff, can do this. So because it's a spray, it's so easy to get up into the really high bits. This stuff is incredible because this works differently to any other underseal I've seen. Now, I'm no scientist, so I don't understand a word of this. However, in simple terms, Lanoguard has done all the work to make the best underseal for your car. Even big companies like JCB, the National Trust, and airports even use it. It is insane. From a spray-on underseal, it is madness. It's actually quite fun to apply as well. I'm laying like Kim Kardashian with my sprayer. Oh, it's amazing. literally the MX5 all undercoated with Lano Guard. Everything is all shiny. The Lano Guard has been applied. It is literally everywhere, guys. So it says not to drive the car for around 24 hours, but it takes up to 7 days to finish its curing process. So guys, this should save hundreds, if not thousands, on repairs for this car years down the line. Rust has literally killed this car, and that's why we're having to repair it. So if Lano Guard was applied from the very beginning, we wouldn't have this issue. So if you guys want to pick up your own Lano Guard to do your car,
then guys, click the special link in the description and you will receive £5 off automatically from me. Probably not the most exciting thing in the world, but the MX5 was actually missing a door handle piece.
and there we actually have it. Literally £20. £20 could have fed an orphanage. Mazda, what are you doing? Ah, there you go. Look at that. A lot better. It would be illegal to turn up to our first track day without a wing. You know, we need that air to be flicked up to outer space, you know what I mean? So for this spoiler, I just used a whole tube of Tiger Seal. You're not a real mechanic if you don't use Tiger Seal once in a while. I do want to drill this in and bolt it, because obviously when we're doing high speeds around track, I don't want it flying off and then getting my ass beat at track. So let me know how you guys would go about bolting this in, or if you think the Tiger Seal will hold up.
That is actually the rear spoiler added to the MX5, and I think it started to look like a track boy. Track boy? What does that even mean? It's starting to look like a track weapon, you know what I mean? It's got the tow hook, the exhaust, the spoiler that doesn't really match. I was going to get this painted to match the MX5, but again, it's a budget build and painting isn't the cheapest thing in the world. Unless it's from a rattle can and I want more orange peel than actual orange. Not many people understand why I like this Mazda so much, but to me right now, this is like what life is about, boys. And with the black roof, I think it matches really, really nicely. Oh yeah, look at that. Cheese, little roadster, mate. Now, before we go on to anything else, I actually want to protect this soft top. Even though it didn't come out exactly how I want, you can see all the glue underneath. I still want to protect it, so we got a nice little protection at home for this. Wow. Going back to the roof, this stuff will actually protect the soft top, and if we actually roll the car on track, this stuff will allow the soft top to bounce and land the car upright. It's insane. Now the next thing we're actually doing on the MX5 is actually a common issue in these MX5 NCs. When I pass about 50 miles per hour in a special on the motorway, I could just hear this noise in sound from the differential. So I'm going to be changing the diff oil, so hopefully that quiets it down. Let's drain it right now, like so. Oh, lovely. Oh, it's like black. Can almost guarantee that's never been changed. God, the donuts are gonna feel super smooth. We're gonna go from Tesco brandy to Krispy Kreme. Very, very black though. I don't think it should be that black. I don't know if this differential oil has ever been changed. But drain bolt going back on, and then we'll fill it up from this top point right there. Torque settings, what are they? Right, differential oil all complete. Let's quickly take it down the road and see if it's made any difference whatsoever. I can highly doubt the diff oil has done anything, but that was disgusting. That was, never seen diff oil that bad. Definitely quieting the diff down. There's still a little bit of whirring noise, but I think that's just road noise, to be fair. I think the Japanese just didn't know what noise cancellation was. Oh, hear that puppy scream! So alright
Alright then guys, that is actually unfortunately the end of today's video on the Mazda MX-5. We got this undersealed, so literally I'm driving in the rain right now and it's like I'm in Alice in Wonderland because I'm having a dream. Got the tow hooks on like you guys can see, so we can actually get on track right now. The next thing I need to sort out is the seals, which will be in the next video. I'll actually be welding for the first time and trying to repair them. Again, this is a project car. People are quoting me £1,800 for the welding on the seals, for those 2 holes in it. But for like £400, I'm gonna see if I can weld this car myself. So that'll be an interesting video that is coming next as well. And also we need to fix this exhaust because it's pretty damn loud. And as well as this, if you guys would like to see me personally wrap this car, that's coming as well. So a lot of exciting videos for this car coming, and hopefully you guys are excited to join me on the journey to see this go on track. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Your support is always appreciated, guys. If you've got to the end of this video, then comment ILY for I love you. So anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll see your faces in my next video.